Gutterball 105.5, beatboxing the jam, coming hot at you on a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. You want to get a Gutterball? Let us know. Best way to get a hold of us is Instagram, DM, and through your sister's ass. You know what I'm saying, Paul? But yeah, if you want to get on Gutterball, get on
It's your
Gutterball.
sister too.
Oh shit, fuck, not you. Anyone else, Paul? Anyone else? Oh my God, Paul, rerun. Do a little
Yeah.
re-raise. Not
Yeah,
We're
do a
not
little
into
rewind.
incest, just to make it clear right here, ladies and gentlemen, for the record, not into incest. But
No.
we got all the great list of topics, but we're gonna go to our weeks are going first, kind of get the vibe. Paul, what's up? I heard you're still feeling sick. What's going on with that? Can't get over that sickness, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like one day I'll feel like pretty good, like almost 100%, and then like the next day it'll be like one of like the four symptoms I had have come back. So like yesterday, I didn't have a sore throat or a scratchy voice. I had like like a lot of like mucus buildup. Like I was blowing my nose like a shit ton. And that was one of the symptoms I had at the beginning. I haven't had a fever yet still. And now today my throat is sore a little bit again and my voice is scratchy, but I don't have like I haven't been blowing my nose. I'm not congested. So it's been weird. It's been ongoing for almost 2 weeks now. Um, I did still go to boxing this week on a day where I actually felt really good. Like I actually didn't even feel sick. But then like the next day I was sick again. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Um, but yeah, so week okay, I guess, off and on sick. Work's been pretty good, just tying up some really big projects at work. And it was just weird. We had yesterday off for Juneteenth, and um I kind of don't like having like a Wednesday off in the middle of the week. It kind of threw me for a loop because I got a lot done yesterday. Don't get me wrong. I used Wednesday to, that day off to its full benefit. I freaking mowed my lawn, did a bunch of different things. I worked out twice that day. I went to boxing and worked out at home. I touched up some paint in the living room that I found out is now the wrong color. So I have just little splotches on my wall. They're the wrong color. I don't know, whatever. I
Pretty
got a
fucked
lot of
up.
stuff done yesterday, but it's weird because while I was winding down Wednesday evening, it almost felt like a Saturday evening. And I was like, this is fucking weird because I go back to work tomorrow and then I have like one more day and then it's Saturday. So I'm in like this weird like my mind's all messed up with like timing and work and stuff, but it's been okay. How's your week, man?
Juneteenth, Paul, you're supposed to use it to reflect. Don't let that come. You might have to edit that out, Paul. What Paul actually did on Juneteenth is he sat and he thought about how his ancestors fucked up. That's what he did. All right, for the record, Paul. Don't let anyone know you did any work. All right, he
Yeah,
worked the fields. That's what he did. Paul went out and worked the fields. I think we're good, Paul. No one's gonna
that's
get
a
angry. No one's
fuck.
gonna get angry with that.
Fuck
Um,
up.
but
Fuck.
no,
Shut the fuck up.
I think you need TRT, Paul. I think that'd make you feel better. I feel like the sickness would be
Oh,
gone.
100%. No, 100%. I do want to get on TRT. Like, I want to do
I
it.
think it'd be
Literally,
Paul,
what's keeping
yeah,
me from it
like,
is $500. And then the fact that I have to, literally, it's like I don't want to inject myself I just don't want to inject myself. I don't like,
but what do you
I
think
could
I inject
afford it.
myself with? What do you think I use? The
Shut the
good
fuck up.
stuff.
I'm
I
trying,
use
what
the
I'm
good
mainly
stuff,
focused
Paul.
about now regarding health is getting Destiny health insurance because
Oh, that's
Let
important.
let's talk about this. Can we talk about this really quick?
Well,
She
yeah,
hasn't
well,
had health insurance. She's had health insurance off and on for the last few years, and she doesn't seem to sometimes take it super seriously, which is fine, but I don't really know, right? And um I'm more worried than she is, I feel sometimes about it. Like when I remember, I'm like, fuck, she doesn't have insurance. What if something happens, you know? And so I've literally been thinking lately about like, okay, do I talk to her and we go sign up and, due to her income, we get her some like cheaper insurance and I'll just pay for it if that's what needs to happen because whatever, like I'll just pay for it. Or do we just go get married and then she gets on my work health insurance and I have really good work health insurance. So I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot like the last couple days. It's like, fuck, she needs health insurance. Do I just pay for it or do I just like still gonna have to pay for it if we get married and we just do it through work? But it's like, should we just get fucking married? I mean, the reason why I'm kind of considering that is because her best friend, who she's hanging out with right now, met this guy. They're together for a year, and they just went out and got married. Didn't really tell anybody. They told Destiny knew, of course, like a day before, but they went down to the cities or something and got the marriage certificate and got married. And it's just like damn, it's like Destiny and I have already been together almost 7 years coming up. In 2 weeks here it'll be 7 years, and it's
Whoa.
just like, what what's the difference? Like we're already living together. We've been together for 7 years. Why don't I just go get married and then like down the road we can have a wedding? It's not like we need to actually get married at the wedding. You know, like I've just been thinking about that a lot. But it's like I worry. It's like fuck, dude. What if something happens?
It's a big decision. Huge decision, Paul. I don't want to like even say too much just to sway your decision because ultimately it's on you. But
Oh, I already
triple
know. Like I
shot
want to marry her.
involved.
It's not even that decision. It's like, do I really want to go through with like now I have to go pick out a ring like really fat? Because it's like I'm not gonna do it without a ring. I'm still gonna at least propose.
Yeah, you're right. Even when women say they don't want a ring, they want a ring. You got to get something. I don't know. I feel like a ring's overrated. You should get her like, I don't know.
A plot of
What
land
would
in
you
fucking
want?
Scotland, a fucking
Yeah, honestly,
space
if
on
you
the
got me
moon.
yeah, if you proposed to me with a plot of land, I think I'd marry some gross looking person, Not that you're gross or anything, but like that's the best way to get anyone, right?
Like,
Plot
isn't
of
that
land,
what
you
the
get some
lords did? The lords that had the big houses and like the farms, and it's like if you got
got the best
proposed to by a
pussy.
lord, it's like yeah.
Lords. Yeah, yeah, that's a true story. But no, that's a big decision. I mean, health insurance is important. I'm so glad I have it right now. And when I get a new
If you don't
job
mind
soon,
me asking, is it too much information to tell me where you get yours through or like how you
oh,
did
Blue
it?
Cross Blue Shield.
Okay, and it's like relatively
Work.
affordable.
Yeah.
Oh, through
Yeah.
work, you get
I
it
get
through
it through
work.
work.
See,
Yeah.
Destiny doesn't have that fucking option anymore. She got it
How's
through her work
playing
last time, but she
does
doesn't have it.
do they not offer it or what? Is she not working 40 hours or
No,
she
she
don't
works 40 hours. They just don't offer it.
just get a new fucking job. That's what I would tell her. Just get a new
That
job. I don't know.
that's
No, if
well,
she likes it,
that's on her mind, but she's been saying she's gonna get a new job for a while. So it's just like I don't know if she is or what her
it's a
plan
big
is.
deal.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly, personally, me going into a new job now, they don't offer health insurance. I'm not working there.
Oh
I just
yeah.
don't need it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now yeah.
Um,
Especially since you're gonna be
even
on
if
your
it's
own soon.
bad,
It's just like
yeah, no, I need health insurance because I'm not paying full price for stuff. But yeah, it's a big fucking decision. I love having health insurance. You should get it. Yeah, maybe just get married and get the health insurance because you already know you're gonna marry her. It's like fuck it. But then again, buy a ring. You can do the wedding later, but then that still is like a timer almost where you're like, shit, now I have to do the wedding in X amount of time, right?
yeah. Well, not really. It could be literally whenever. It's just
I guess, yeah.
if we do a wedding, we've talked about not even doing one and just going on like a
I would do
bitching
I mean like
honeymoon.
a wet din, like a wet din. I think like a something at your house where people would
Yeah,
come
like a
over.
reception
That's
get
it.
together.
Yeah,
Like a get together. It'd
you don't
probably
need.
be like because we're gonna paint the house this year, so it's just like I'd obviously
Mhm,
want the house to be in the best looking order I can before a bunch of people come. So it's like, okay, well, we could do it next summer. The house would have been painted. I already would have done landscaping and shit.
mhm. That's how to make good use of your friends. Come over to my fucking reception. We're painting the house. Bring a fucking brush. I think that'd get people to your house. It's gonna work out well. Manipulate your friends like that. Anyway, real quick, Paul, you didn't ask how I was doing. Well, you did, and I didn't
I
answer.
did. Yeah.
Maybe I did. Did I answer
I went off. I
sarcastically
went
or
off
I
fucking
did?
topic. Go
You
ahead.
did go off, didn't you? You're wondering, Ruby. You look like a retard. You're wearing these glasses inside. What kind of dipshit wears glasses inside? Well, Paul, unfortunately, I caught the sty. I caught one of the worst things ever. Is it visible? No. Still look good. Oh my god, these are so much better not wearing these. But yeah, I got a sty. Don't wear makeup, because your eye gets inflamed and it looks all fucked up. And then Paul has to lance it with his knife. He has to hold you down. And I'm screaming and I'm crying. And Paul's got the
Get
knife.
down there, boy. I need to cut out that sty. Not looking too good right there. I'm got to cut it right out. Oh, it's pulsating. It's red. It's
Oh,
bubbly.
Pa. I don't want no Pa. He's slicing my. I don't have a choice, man. He's fucked up. Paul's looking like this guy right here. He's fucking gonna cut your fucking sty out for you. He does a sheep too. But anyway, got a sty. Look like shit. Hoping it goes away. If not, I'm gonna lancer myself, and that is a God-given guarantee, Paul.
You can't.
Um,
You're not supposed to let. That's gonna make it like infected and worse. It'll go septic. You'll come on next time, and you're like you'll
that's
have
it.
like a hemorrhage. Like you'll have like a mushroom on the side of your head, like
No, it
pulsating.
actually, legitimately, I looked it up, and it's like if it rips open, it could go septic. You need to go to the hospital like right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's
And
bad.
the genetics to the eye. I guess we'll wait and find out. We'll see if it gets bubbly. No, it actually I looked and it looks a little better. You can't see it on camera, so we're looking good. I might not even need to wear these. Can you really not tell? Look at that.
You can
Not good.
tell, but you can't. Like I've had one, so I know what it is. It's on that. It's probably mirrored, but it's on you. It's gonna be on your right eye, right? It's on your right eye.
We'll just wear these. Yeah, it's just yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It sucks. But anyway, yeah. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Not bad at all. Paul, I'm taking the reins here a little bit. I'm taking the cast, putting it in my hands. I'm
Hell
cranking
yeah.
got it. Um, so I did hold up something there a second ago, which is estradiol, which I so I've been taking this. Been taking estradiol injections now for 11 weeks. Um, and yeah, so that's just like one thing that's been going on. I do from now on, Paul. Jack is dead on the cast. It's Ruby from here on out. So I'm gonna go by the new ego.
Well, I
Some
have the
some
freaking wrong overlay name on.
No, that's fine. Do it for this cast. Next cast,
Okay.
if you can, or the one after that. If it's not too trouble, change it. But I like how that's your. I knew. I said Paul's gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't change the overlay." I knew that he was gonna say that. I never. Everyone needs to drink
Fuck!
for
This is
that.
why you do stuff in post. I fucked up.
Get the post. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. But yeah,
Okay, I gotta start referring to you as Ruby now. I'm probably gonna fuck it up.
it's okay. It's okay if you fuck it up. And I'm not even gonna get angry because I don't care too much. It's just like that's what I go by now in general. Like that's what everyone knows me by. All my new friends, coworkers, everything. So it's just like kind of makes sense. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I've just been hesitant. But yeah, I've been taking this stuff for 11 almost 11 weeks now. Coming up on Monday it'll be 11 weeks.
How's that been going?
And super good. But we were talking about the injections and yeah, you do one injection a week versus if you do we're doing TRT, you'd be doing like every day.
Every day or
Injections
every other
are
day, yeah.
so easy, bro. It's like you just don't be a pussy, man. It's so easy. It doesn't. It's
Not
not
for
even
me.
hurt. I don't bleed. That's how easy it is. I don't bleed.
Here's the other thing about TRT though, or steroids in any form. I don't really need them now. Unless a doctor's like, you have low T. It's like maybe when I'm 45, I'll consider it. But I'm not trying to do it now, you know?
Am I still here? Making
Yeah, you're
sure.
here.
I
Yeah.
said the cough. You do need it. You know why, Paul? You could be the best you can be possibly, and I'm the
I am the
best me I
best.
can
I
be
am the
possibly.
best me. This is as strong
And
as I can be.
I am the best
Strong
me.
as an ox. No,
Strong
not
as an ox.
really.
I have the eyes like Stevie. What? Who the fuck is this motherfucker? Is that
Yeah,
for your reference to Eats
yeah.
Bound and Down?
Yeah.
I'm as strong as an ox. Yeah, fuck that. No, I'm actually rapidly losing strength. It feels like that's actually gonna be a huge side effect. I feel like a weak, a weak dumb woman. I'm just kidding. No, I did lose a little bit of strength. It feels like not not power, but
As soon as Jack starts taking estrogen, you want to spar now, and I'm just beating the fuck up on
you
you.
would. No, actually, really soon, like when the next like 6 months, it's gonna be like, holy shit, my strength is like gone. But yeah, I'm not gonna get so much into it. I just wanted to let that out on the cast, let y'all know where I'm at in my transition period. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I haven't been happier. I mean, for a while, you're gonna lose that T. You're gonna be depressed as fuck. I'm gonna be real. I was so depressed those couple months, or like month. But then I don't
Kind of
know,
bounce back. I don't know.
bounce back, it evens out, and you feel great. And biggest thing I was worried about was losing the ability to work out, but it seems like I want to work out even more, and I'm more motivated, I guess.
That's good.
It's crazy because I have less T. Um,
Does
but yeah,
does is there a correlation between the more T you wanting to work out? What if you just took T and never worked out? I mean, it wouldn't do anything, but it also like
I think someone did a study on that, but yeah, it wouldn't really do much. You would just be wasting it, and I think it would give you like worse cardiovascular because like I feel like you're fucking supposed to. That's like a big thing, or you're just wasting it. But also,
yeah.
some people take it just to manage their levels, as well, and trans men do too. But yeah, so that's big ups. That's just been going on. Feel great, feel awesome, look great. Never looked better in my whole life. Fit, ready to kill, Paul, and eat and hunt. Just kidding. No, that's crazy. That's some fucked up shit. That's that.
Strong as an ox. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Paul, now that I'm going by Ruby, you can't. No, I had a good joke there, but I really shouldn't say that. That's for a later date. That's for the
Yeah.
Patreon. I won't even say anything. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm
Paul,
done.
we should do song of the week, shouldn't
Can,
we?
can I roll a question at
Oh,
you?
yeah.
I know
Roll.
if you don't want to
Roll.
go on.
Please roll all the. I want questions. Actually, give me more. Give me a
Okay.
lot. Give me a couple. Give
So
me
this
one
is
or
gonna
two.
seem probably dumb and really ignorant, but it's honestly a question I have. Will this change your voice, or is that
No, that's voice training. You can do that. there's voice training is actually
Oh, it's a
legitimately a thing.
training, so it's not like anything you
Oh,
would pay.
yeah. You can do it on YouTube, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's voice training," but no, if it's legit. It's just like anything else. If you practice it, you can get really good at it. I guess here's a point I should make too that was kind of funny. I don't want to really voice train. I could, maybe in the future I will, and I do have a feminine voice when I want to. You just never see it. I do it mostly when I'm with my partners and stuff, but I um I don't want to because I like the idea of my voice being really masked while looking very feminine. I think it's hilarious. You know what's the funniest shit to me,
Do you think
Paul?
I could do a good girl voice?
Tried.
Oh
He
man.
tried
Let me
hard.
try. Let me
You
try.
got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hey there, sweet thing. How you doing this evening?
Oh my God. Paul's turning on the whole audience. Turn that down, Paul. God damn.
No,
We got an
no,
extra
it's
fucking
pretty
20
it's
followers
pretty
because of that.
manly.
No, that's pretty good. I would know you were a tranny. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but pretty much, yeah, I don't want to. I like the idea. You know what's the funniest thing to me? And here's where I'm at in my transition. I do not use the women's restroom. You know why? Mostly because one, I'm not like completely transitioned and I don't feel like I look like a woman. I'm very masked still. I just don't ever want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. But it's super hard to. I still go in the men's room with this skirt and fishnets, and I think it's the funniest shit to stand at the urinal because I don't give a fuck. It's hilarious. That's like the funniest picture.
That that
It's
is
the best
kind of
shit ever.
funny. But also
Yeah.
like I as a person that's like straight, I mean, I don't really know where I am on the bathroom thing. It's kind of weird because I can see like both arguments, you know. Call me a
Mm.
bigot if you want. I can see both arguments of it. Um but like props to you for like considering other people's feelings because I feel like a lot of
Here's my
people in
take.
your shoes don't consider other people's feelings. They're only
Mm.
considering themselves,
Well,
which is
a lot
fine,
of
but it's like
people
yeah.
I'm with that they do go. There are trans women, but they have passed very well because they've been on hormones for like 2 plus years, and they've been using it longer than I have, and they really do. They really do look like women. I'm very masked, and I think I'm always gonna look somewhat masked. But I'm only 11 weeks in, so who knows what's really gonna happen. But I just yeah, my main thing is I stay out of it. I don't want to have that argument because
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I don't want to ever make anyone feel uncomfortable. So if there's a gender neutral bathroom, great. Not men's, and that's
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
And then you're
that's
gonna make
one of
men feel uncomfortable because you're
my,
gonna yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just
oh,
like either way, it's like it's a fucking
boom,
double-edged sword.
love it. I love it. My favorite thing I've had this happen at least 5 times in my life now. A guy walks in, looks at me. I'm washing my hands. He's like, "Oh, in the ladies' room," and walks her out, and he looks at the sign. He goes, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
That is
it's
pretty
so
funny.
funny.
That's
It's
pretty funny.
so
Do you
fucking
laugh? Do you
funny.
say anything?
No, I always say something. Okay, it's not as flattering when it's an old guy, but it's a young guy. It's really fun. I get like 30-year-olds or something, but like old people do it all the time, and like and they're like, I always go, I fooled you, didn't I? And they're like, ah, yeah, you got me. Like the old guys will say that. The young guys don't say anything. They just look at me like, what the fuck? No, that's the funniest shit. No, that's actually happened to me like 5 times.
Based
Yeah,
on your
no.
experiences, do you tend to get more flack in public from younger people or older generations? If there's any flack at all to be given.
Oh, Paul, you know how many times I got complimented at the mall? We were at the mall and shit for like a couple hours yesterday. Me and her got complimented at least 6 times, and it was really sweet. We had a
Oh,
lot
cool.
of like young, like not young kids, but like you could tell they were like 15 or 14. Like girls come up, like groups of them, be like, "Oh my god, you guys look so great," and it was just nice. And then uh shop people, but like they went out of their way and like approached us and were like very polite. So I get way more compliments. I never gotten flack. I do get stared at a lot. That's a thing
Yeah,
that is
that'll
like, is it my
happen.
paranoia or am I actually getting stared at? But Paul, come walk with me around the mall or in the canal. You're gonna be like, why are we getting stared at? Because I had my straight friends come with me while I was dressed all femme, and they were just. I also dressed goth as shit anyway. So they were all dressed normal, like you, pretty normal. You dress pretty normal. Not the germ shirt. That'd be like, that guy's pretty cool. I think that guy was
The
cool
germ
wearing
shirt,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
I think that guy was
yeah.
sick wearing that. But very straight, and they're like, why are people staring so much? And I'm just sitting there like full goth up and like, yeah, just look like a devil or not really devil, but just goth up emo. It's because of me, bro. And yeah, that's one thing that is a little weird to get used to.
I feel like a lot of Destiny was saying this last week is like everybody up here stares. Like when we were in the
They do.
cities, there's so many people that over time I feel you just adjust to like not even look at them. Whereas up here, yeah, there's still a lot of people, but it's like I don't know, it's different, dude. Everybody up here just looks at you, Superior especially. We get stared at all the time. People drive by our house, it's like darted eyes on you. Like they just keep looking as they're driving. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like shit like that. And it's like I'm dressed
I
normal,
don't know
whatever.
what it is. Nosy Midwest cocksuckers, because
Yeah.
I feel like they're such small, but like in Minneapolis, yeah. Well, there's an unwritten rule, at least in my mind. Don't look anyone in the eyes. Just keep walking, the best you
It's
can.
kind of
Especially
how
don't
it
look
is
at the
down
homeless
there.
in the eyes. Never look at the homeless in the eyes. Dude, you might as well just gouge your own eyes out, because then the homeless didn't know you looked at him. But yeah, it's it's a problem. I don't like being stared at. But other than that, I do like being complimented. I get complimented like every time I go, and I'm not like bragging, but I generally do.
Well, yeah, that's
A lot of
nice.
people
Yeah.
say like they're always so brave wearing that. I'm like, I guess I don't know. You know what? I wouldn't have never been able to do this without boxing, to be honest with you. Not that I would ever physically want to defend myself, because I'd rather run away, to be honest. But knowing that I do have the capabilities to at least land, I know how to throw solid punches. I know how to do it. So that's just confidence that I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Well,
I'm
it's what
pretty
boxing
confident. I don't
builds,
know.
especially, or any martial arts confidence, you know.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I know at least how to handle myself. And the big thing is people don't realize, if like Paul, you learn this too really quick, is the first time you get punched, you go on to like, get punched, all scared and shit.
Yeah, I'm still
Um,
kind of like in that phase in sparring. Like there are
you
shots I get hit with where you flinch or you want to look away, but what you want to do is stay in the guard and keep your eyes
yeah,
locked into your opponent.
you'll
Yeah.
get there soon. And most people, some people get it really naturally quick. I felt like I had that quicker. But yeah, instead of cowering or closing your eyes, you stay in the moment. A lot of people don't do that. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, but to the right, I don't get a lot of flack. I haven't gotten really much flack. I feel like if I went to other places, to be fair, I'm going to very places I should be and not places I shouldn't be, if that makes sense. There's some
Yeah.
places you shouldn't go, man. Especially as me, and just don't go there, bro. It's fucking dumb, but yeah, you know. But yeah, no, it's been good. Any other
Okay.
questions, Paul? Anything
No,
pressing
that
you want
was
to get
it.
about?
Sorry it went a little long. I was just curious.
No, I like that. I didn't think it went too long. Um, but yeah, it was good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Makeup's expensive. I hate buying makeup. Fuck that. It's the worst thing in the world. Destiny knows. I know
Yeah.
her
She
pain.
she has a lot of makeup. I fucking bought some of it for her. It's expensive stuff, man.
Is. Well, we should do song of the week before, and then you can pick a good topic you've been going off. Paul, what have you been bumping lately? Anything vibing lately for you?
A lot.
A lot.
Like
What you
I wish
got?
we could do like hence. You know what's funny is some song of the weeks. It's like, man, I've listened to nothing. I have no songs of the week. Let's just listen to the song that I've liked for a while that I just happened to listen to this week. This week, it's like, can we do our top 10 songs of the week? That's like, I have
Yeah.
so many because I've just been kind of
Every
dipping
time,
back.
every
What?
time I try to do two, you're like, "All right, bro, wrap it up." Every
Yeah,
time, check all the
I
wrap
know.
it up,
But
bro.
I'm not gonna do 10. I'm gonna do one, and next week
Okay.
I'll find one of the other. But I've been kind of on like a metal binge lately. Found a lot of like underground or just like newer artists, metal artists, because there isn't much out there anymore as far as that. I mean, there is, but there isn't.
Mhm.
Um, but this isn't a metal song. This is a rap song. It's called "Hot One" by Denzel Curry, featuring Tia Kareen, and Ferg. Uh, just go look it up. Look up "Hot One" Denzel Curry. It's good. I like it. All three verses are really good. The beat is really old school and sick. And if you're a guy that likes visuals and music videos, the music video is filmed very like old school, like a 4:3 aspect ratio. Uh, it's really cool. So go check out "Hot One" by Denzel Curry. Good flows, good rap song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did like that music video. Bones dropped a music video. I think that's like the same
I
day.
saw
Weirdly,
that.
they always
Yeah,
do that. Black Sabbath.
yeah,
Really good music video. He had that old snowy, like grainy look going on. And that was cool. That's a good song. So that's one of my songs of the week. But I wanted to touch on a couple releases if you were done, and also Paul, do another release too, because you said you have 10. I'm gonna do a couple songs, so just do real quick. Do a couple ones.
Another one. Let me.
Yeah, here
Oh,
I'll do.
it's called the band's called Cold Steel and the song's called Full Tilt.
I like that.
I'm into it. They got a
Yeah.
lot of instruments going on. Lead singer. It's metal, but it's like punk, dude. Like the riffs are punk and the vocals are a little punk, but metal at sometimes, and the lyrics are simple but really like gnar.
Hmm.
Uh what's the lyric I was thinking of? I must confess my soul's distress. The way he delivers that's like so gnarly.
Yeah.
I like that song.
It's
So check
familiar.
out Full Tilt by Cold Steel. Um, yeah.
It's a vibe. It's a good song. I like how I had some lyrics there too. I'm glad because I always come with some lyrics and shit. Paul's got to come in with a little bit of more retrospective on this music. But
Yeah.
yeah, Paul, would it be okay, or do you think I should? I should put a link to the description to all these. You know what I should start doing is I'm gonna start a song of the week playlist for y'all. We'll put it on the channel. Every song of the week, I'll just add a song to it that we had, and then we'll just build it up. Start it
Oh, a
now. I think
playlist on the channel that's public? That's
yeah,
a really good idea.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll get on that. So
Just
these will
call it
be in a
Gutterball
playlist.
Music.
By the time
Yeah.
it comes up on Saturday, I'll try to go back and grab the last like 5 or 6 weeks, throw them in there too, so we have a little bit.
It's a good thing I wrote them down on here then, so then you have them
Oh no shit!
because you didn't write them
Yeah,
down,
I
so
don't
you can
think
just do it from there. You
I
don't have to go look at the video.
Oh, that's actually great because I was already gonna look at the video and now you remember that. So that would have been fucking dumb. I would have been
But you didn't
fucking.
write any of yours down on some of them, so
I remember every week what my music taste was, so don't worry about it.
oh,
Anyway,
you
this
do?
week, boom. We talked about the Mushroom Head release, correct? Talked about that
Yeah,
last
that
week.
was no, we didn't talk about it, but it's good.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, anyway,
Oh, we
Mushroom
did.
Head with their new singer,
Oh, we did,
it's
yeah.
not Jeffrey Nothing. Well, I mean, obviously, the last album wasn't with Haytrix, so this album's not gonna be. And then they brought back one of the old guitarists. Can't remember his name. I think his name's like Soda or some shit in the band. It's such a
Yeah, they
sad.
call him fucking Soda Pop.
Well,
Yeah.
they got Soda, but they brought back one of the original guitarists for the band. Everyone's the same. New single, Fall in Line, really great music video. He's not the same as Jeffrey Nothing, obviously the new lead
Hey,
singer.
I wonder if that guitarist they brought back was the guy they had on Solitaire Unraveling because the riffs are extremely similar to that
It
song.
was. It
Yeah.
was 100%. Yeah, that was from
Or
like
Salt or
the
Solitaire. What is it?
2003 album.
Solitaire
Like
Unraveling?
Solitaire, and then Unraveling slash
Yeah.
Unraveling. I
Yeah.
love that song. That's a good
Yeah.
song. Good music video too. But anyway, yeah, that's that guy's back. Did a new music video. Fall in Line. Pretty cool. Masks were pretty neat. I'd love to see them live still. I think it'd be fun. They still got that energy, but honestly, it didn't seem like they differed too much from their previous release of what was that? Save Your Sorrow? No, it wasn't Save Your Sorrow. It was Seen It All. That was, or
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life. That was the last one. I think It's a Wonderful Life for Seen It All. Didn't change much from there. Honestly, Mushroom Head isn't. I don't know. They're more groove. They're not as weird as they
They
were.
haven't been changing it up as much anymore.
No, but
But
if you listen
also,
to
I showed Destiny that new song in the music video, and she's like, "Yeah, the song's good, but why isn't she wearing a mask?" I'm like, "She does makeup. She always has different makeup on or looks
Mhm.
creepy." And she's like, "No, she should be wearing a mask like all of them." I'm like, "I
So
don't
sh
fucking know."
I wanna look like that. Yeah, don't make Roxy looks hot. I like her. She's cool. No, yeah, they didn't change, but I mean, versus like the first Mushroom Head couple albums, dude. I mean, their songs were weird. One of them singing about like Marilyn Manson and like just a lot of metaphors and shit, and a lot of them were focused on like I don't know, like they had one paragraph of lyrics and then they repeated over and over again, but the song was evolving with like pianos and synths. This one, it just seems like it's straight kind of dad metal esque, even like
It
Five
is.
Finger Death Punch sound in, but they did enough variation to make it sound Mushroom Head
Yeah.
esque, so it worked. But yeah, they're towing that line where it's like, all right, guys, you gotta have some weird long songs going here, or that song where they one of the lyrics is like, beat like a dog, put my head down on the floor into my own poop, make me think about what I've done. And that's like the lyric, but he sings it so fast that you don't know what he's saying, and it's
Yeah.
funny. I love that. But yeah, no, that was a good song. Second thing, huge release, Paul. Suicide Boys. New World Depression, new album came
What do you
out.
think about Oh, I've only listened to 1 or 2 songs on it, so
Mm,
I can't say much on it, but go
the
ahead.
singles, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the singles are really good, except for the one. The
I
Plain
thought they
single
were
isn't
all
good.
bad.
The Thin World Gray is good. Us versus Them. Us versus Them is a good song. Don't even say it's
I
not. It's
thought
a good
they were
song.
all bad.
No, they're not bad. Thin
Dude, I
Gray,
thought all the
Thin
songs were
Gray,
bad on this new one. Dude, they're
it's bad.
so every other thing
Bad.
they release mixtape or album's good to me. It's like every other one.
Okay, here's what I will say. It doesn't sound like anything they've ever released before. I will say that it's unique because the beats suck. That's how you know it's unique because it sucks. No, the lyrics are okay. I'm more if you focus on the lyrics, go for it, but they're not the greatest. The beats are like the worst I've ever heard. They did bring back some Memphis funk on some of them, like Drag 'Em
The
to the
worst
River.
you've ever heard in general or the worst you've ever heard from them?
Oh, from in general, probably like in general, the beats they're just I don't know
These are
if
probably the
it was
worst rap beats I've ever heard.
Well, dude, some of them were cool because they had that Memphis Funk, Drag 'Em to the River. They sampled like the Jason thing, but it like worked well. Or the Halloween theme rather. But the rest of it just wasn't good. Makes me not even excited to go see them later on in the year. I'm like, should I just sell my ticket and get my money back or make more? Because I'm just like, I don't even want to fucking go. To be honest with you, like it's cool. I bought them, so I might as well go. But like, I'm not
When's that?
not super impressed with them. It's in October, bro. It's so
Oh,
long. I have so long, so I'm not even worried about it. But yeah. Um, yeah, check out the New World Depression Suicide Boys. Pretty garbage album. But the big news is Paul, they did go on Theo Vaughn and do an interview. The one of the first like long format interviews
oh yeah. I've seen an interview with them before with
No Jumper. They did that, and then they did Nardwar, and
and
then they
yeah,
did
I saw both of those. I started watching the Theo Vaughn one. It's okay.
it's okay. I watched the whole
I don't know. I don't really fuck with the personalities of both of them.
they're okay. I think they're just not I like Ruby more than I like
Yeah,
Scream,
same.
but they still, they're still alright. I don't know, they seem like cool people, but yeah, I still like Suicide Boys, but I haven't been listening to them much at all. And last thing I'll say is, Primus. I'm going to see Primus in pretty much exactly almost a month from now, so that's gonna be cool. You're not invited, Paul.
Hell yeah.
Did Wes invite you, or did he not invite you to
No.
Primus? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel like
No, it's fine. I
somebody
have too much shit, dude. I have to paint my house. I have a lot of shit I gotta do, so.
I gotta paint my house, can't go to Primus. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I can't put off 6 hours of my day to go see Primus.
No,
What?
it's the money thing.
No, it's good. It
Because
is
I think it's
expensive.
gonna cost like $2,000 to paint my house.
Oh, I was gonna say Primus tickets aren't that much. It's a lot. Unless you do the meet and greet and smoke weed with Les Claypool once you want to do that.
No.
Let's smoke weed. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm going to see that. Really excited. That's gonna be a fun
That'll
old
be
time.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Primus. They're fun. They do a good show. But yeah, that's about song of the week. That's all I got, Paul. Any Anything you want to talk about? Because I have some things, but what anything on your mind, pressing? What's going on with you?
Honestly, not really. Movies and TV. It's been all I've been doing because I've been sick. A little bit of video games
Oh,
here and there, but
that's valid. Well, then we could touch on this because you had some input on this before the cast. Deciding who pays when you go out to eat, Paul, with the first date or with the date in general. Now, you might not have to experience this so much because you and
I
Destiny have been
haven't in
long.
7 years.
You haven't in 7 years, yeah, because you and Destiny figured out long ago you're gonna pay for everything. Just kidding.
No, actually, it's kind of
How
like
do you do?
it's like every other. Like I don't know, we don't really keep
Yeah, that's
track.
what
It's
we are
just kind of
doing.
like
Like,
who feels like paying. Doesn't like, it's
I
not
never
like
feel like I mean, I never feel like paying, but damn, I'll be damned if I'm not gonna immediately say I'm paying, you know what I mean? I
yeah,
never
yeah.
feel like it, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pay. No, especially with the new relationship, it's like
How's that going?
sometimes sometimes okay, first of all, we're both lesbians, so think about that, Paul. We were talking before the cast. You're like, how does a man and a woman figure it out? You just be a woman and then you don't have to pay at all. How do two lesbians figure it out? We don't. We fight over it. I'd be pulling the check away from her. She's not that strong, but she's pretty strong. But yeah, no. It's hard. It's hard to figure it out. It's hard to manage that. And going on first dates in general, I always try to pay, but then they're like, nah, let's even checks. And once they say it once, I'm like, okay, all right. But sometimes when I'm with D, she like insists, and I'm like, no. So next time we go out to a restaurant, I'm going up to the waiter. I'm gonna give him my credit card before we leave. I'm be like, just charge it. Don't tell her, because I don't like people spending money on me. And every once, it's like fine if we eat out. If you're gonna, if you want to go eat out, cool. I'll go with you. But like, just know like I'm not that hungry and I'm not I'm not paying for this shit. You could pay for it, because I'm not gonna get that much. But most of the time, if I suggest we go out, for sure I'm gonna go pay. I feel like whoever suggests to go out to eat, right? You know what I mean? But usually I just feel bad people buying me shit. I don't like it at all. I hate it.
Yeah, I get it. When I was single and dating, which was a long time ago now, it's hard to even realize I was at a point in my
Mm.
life. But I would usually always pay. I always paid. I never even like hesitated to
In a
pay. I
special
always paid.
relationship, yeah.
Um, but every once in a blue moon, I do remember whether it's a first date or somebody I was seeing for a while, they would, pick up the check without me even asking, or just, like, hey, I
Mhm.
got it this time, whatever, or even if it was my idea to go out. So that's kind of nice. Uh, I've never, I guess, never really had a problem. But I was bringing this up before the cast, Jack, of how like I saw a video today and I couldn't. I think the guy was trolling or woman was trolling. See, this is where it's like a fucking like I don't know how to refer to a person. But anyways,
Mhm.
there was a human being on a TikTok reel, and he looked like a male. He had lipstick on, and he had like a dress that went up to here. He was covered in tattoos, but he also clearly had a beard, like stubble, still like a
Gross.
male haircut, like a fade, basically.
Mhm.
Um, or female haircut, a they them haircut. I don't fucking know, but
Dyke haircut.
yeah, he was she was complaining about how having to pay when they went out to eat and somebody slid the check to them because she was, but she didn't let on that she looked like a male.
Mhm.
And it's like, how come I have to pay? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
And
how
I'm just
come
like,
he
this
does have to
guy's
pay?
fucking
Shouldn't
trolling.
have.
This guy's
He shouldn't have to pay. How about nobody pays and you just run out the fucking door?
yeah.
That's what
How about
he
this? It's a fucking dine and dash. How about that? That's what you tell your next date.
should.
Oh, guess what? I
You
hope
just
you're really
walk out.
fast because we have to run the fuck out of here. I didn't bring my
How
wallet
about
because I
this?
thought you were paying. Yeah.
How about this? Whoever's left in the store last has to pay, and you're already gone. You're already out the door. You're just gone. You know, you don't give a fuck.
Just fucking
First of
bolt.
all, how about they split it because adults should just split it at this point, in my opinion. But no, it depends on who I'm
I
going out.
agree.
If I'm going out with a cis guy, I am the woman. You're paying for that shit, bro. I don't even want to hear no question about it. You taking me out on a date. You'd be lucky to go on a date. I'm being a ratchet ass bitch. But no,
Yeah.
he's paying for that. For all I care, he's paying. I'm going on a date with another trans girl. I will fight you and I'll pay for it. I'm going on a date with a cis girl. I'm paying for it. All right, don't worry about it. I know I'm a girl, but I'm a better girl, so I have to pay for it. And yeah, no, just in general, it depends on who I'm going out with. But typically, if it's someone I really like, I'm gonna try to pay for it all the time. But can't be eating out all the time either. I got Chipotle the other day. It's pretty good. They
Dude,
hooked
it's
it up.
funny how we're sitting here right now, not about talking about eating out. It's like, oh, tonight I'm gonna make steaks after the cast, and I'm like, A&W's right down the road. That sounds pretty fucking good, honestly. And I don't really feel like fucking cooking after this for like a half an hour.
That sounds like a pan. Nah, I cooked the steaks. You'll feel better. No, I got a Chipotle the other day, and I had that moment, like the PKA moment, where I never thought I'd have it, where they told me because normally they just communicate when you ask for double meat, but the guy goes, "Make sure you tell her up there you got double meat." I'm like, got you, no problem. And I did. I told her. I'm not a piece of shit. I told her, but I had that moment where I'm like, I could tell her I didn't get double meat, and I totally did. And I really regret it. Shouldn't have. But they hooked me up. They gave me so much steak. It was actually really, really good. The bowl.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I guess eating out is expensive as shit, but it's like so convenient and I don't know. It depends on where you go, I guess.
It's too convenient, but it was a point in time, and I know with inflation, wages, whatever, there was a point in time where it was like actually made sense. Now it's like even fast food for one fucking person's like 15 to $20 for a meal.
See, easy, yeah,
Like that's
not even worth it.
ridiculous.
And shit, I
I
don't go
remember
to
a point in
McDonald's
time where
anymore.
like I could go somewhere and for under $10 could be full. And it's like, don't get me wrong, fast food's not good for you, you shouldn't be eating it all the time, but it's like still, like, fuck. It's annoying,
Taco,
man.
dude, here's the thing: you can eat fast food all day, every day. It's just what you get at fast food. Obviously, if you're eating burgers all day, it's not gonna make you fucking feel good. Um,
Yeah.
I
I
was eating
mean,
Taco Bell there for a while, for a long, like recently, last couple months, I was eating it like once every a couple times a week. I think I get like the
yeah.
same shit, but I'd mostly just get steak, and that was like it, pretty much, like
Yeah.
steak wraps and shit. But ugh, now I can't even get that. Ugh, it's gross,
I'm
dude. I
so
ate it.
glad I'm so glad to be done with that diet portion I had where I was cutting a lot because now I look back at it and it's like I never really got truly where I wanted to be. It's like, damn, really wish I would have like kept going or did this differently. But it's also like I'm at a point in time now where like I actually feel good because I'm not cutting. Like I'm eating kind of whatever, but I'm still eating healthy and trying to get my protein and working out. And it's like really all I wanted from that experience was to have a flat stomach. Like it's just that's all I wanted. One point in my life, just no little fucking coin purse right there. And it's like I still have it. It's like whatever. It's a little bigger again, whatever. But it's like I'm still in good shape. Like just because I have a layer of fat there doesn't mean like my abs aren't
Toned,
strong.
toned gang, toned gang. You know how it be
Wait, do we
toned.
have to censor that?
What?
No, I just you
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
pulling
yeah,
it.
my tits. Yeah, you do actually. You have to tell. You have to censor that shit.
Do I have to censor it?
Not yet.
No, no,
No,
not
not
yet,
not
not
now. No, you
yet.
don't. That's funny. Not now. Um, that's good shit though. Toned gang. No. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I've been eating really bad lately, and I've been working out more. But I am more toned. But with the estradiol, you have to eat so much more because I'm essentially going through a second puberty for the next like 5 years, pretty much as I continue to take them. And it's hard to eat more. But yeah, I do have a bit of a gut going because I like literally just have to eat more to grow. But yeah, um, my tits have grown. They hurt. They hurt a lot. Be real.
I bet.
Yeah, you can't do jumping jacks. Can't even jump rope.
I know
Can't
that
even,
if I ate nothing but chicken and rice and ran 3 miles a day on top of everything I'm already doing, which is working
you're
out
still
twice a
down.
day sometimes, then it would go away. But it's like, do I really want to do all that work for that? I'm all right.
Yeah, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I
I
do,
do
but
it
it's
'cause I wanna
like,
look good.
for what? You know,
Here,
it's like,
don't ever say for what. For America, for when the Chinese are invading, Paul, are you gonna have the time to run and march? You better, or the
oh,
stamina, you
yeah.
better get
Oh,
it.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Buster
My
Brown. All right,
cardio's
when the
there.
Viet Cong are shooting at you through the fucking trees, you better get anyway.
I can run
You
a
know,
fucking 7-minute mile. It's not bad.
it would dust you, dude. You need to run a 5 minute mile. I'd dust you. You'd be done. The
You can run a
Chinese would
5-minute
stomp
mile?
your head and turn it into soup.
What's the
Turkey
fastest you
soup.
can run a mile?
Oh, I did a mile not too long ago in like 8 minutes. That wasn't that fast, but I'm quick. I'm quick as shit. Like low key, I got the long. By the way, I honestly the only reason why I could do it faster than you, I think, is because I have way longer legs, like 100%.
Oh,
And
you
I
can finish it in time? Or no, not in time. I don't think you can beat me on time. I don't think you can.
okay, all right, all right. What's your time? How do you track yours? How do you track your mile? What do you use? Use your phone or what do you
A
use?
stopwatch.
Oh, how do you just the distance though? Oh, you run a track.
Treadmill tells me how much mileage I've done.
Oh, you don't run just okay. I'll run on the street and track it. Usually, I use my phone, but I'll get one of those like pace thing or one of those like
No, we
that
are
one.
just gonna go get a day pass to Anytime Fitness. We're gonna go
I
hop on
don't
the
run on
goddamn.
treadmills. I don't like that. I hate
Sorry,
that.
you're gonna have to get used to it. You're gonna have to hop on the treadmill next to me, and we're gonna have someone there with the stopwatch. They're gonna time it, and we're gonna fucking run a mile.
Let's go. All right, all right, dude. You're gonna get dusted,
You're
bro.
gonna
I
get
gotta get used.
smoked.
I literally do. I do not run on treadmills. All right. I'll do fucking do
Oh,
level 5
also, I should
incline.
mind you, my 7-minute mile time is with an incline on the treadmill. We'll do it flat though to give you a little bit of an advantage. I might even beat my 7
Dude,
minute marker without an incline.
dude, it's gonna be heating up. The thing's gonna be spin. It's gonna be spinning. I'm gonna be running so fast. I'm gonna be like the Russian dude
You're
and
gonna be
fucking
burning the motors
Rush
out on the treadmill.
in Rocky 4, I'm gonna be running, Paul, and the machine's gonna start to break. It's gonna be like this, Paul. It's just gonna go vertical all the way straight. I'm gonna be running on the
You're
fucking
gonna be
wall. That's how
Drago.
fast. I'm gonna be Drago. Yes, I will. If he dies, he dies, and then I'm gonna punch. If by the way, if you're winning, I'm just gonna trip you and I see you go flying out the tread. Ah,
Yeah.
get your
Yeah,
face.
I didn't trip you. You fell. Yeah.
You stupid klutz. You dumb bitch. Yeah, no, I would do that. I'd do that. Don't even think about. Anyway. No, I was gonna say, you said you're like, what's the point? Because you look good. Also, here's a big thing. Everyone will tell you. Majority of like reasonable people will tell you. Working out, you shouldn't do it for someone else. You should do it for yourself. You should always work out for someone else. That's the best reason to work out. It's like I want to look good for this one person.
I
That
work out for
motivates me.
myself.
Nah, but you got to work out for someone else because that helps
Just my
too. I
health.
do it myself a little bit too because I look self confidence, right? That's cool. But
For
like
me,
if you
it's
add the extra,
literally all health related. I
really,
just don't want to have a fucking heart attack or something, dude. Like,
I don't care about heart. I just want to look good. I don't care
I
how what I
guess.
have to take. If I have to take 800 fucking milligrams of caffeine to get there, I'm gonna get there wherever I need to go to get ripped. Yeah, no, my little heart is giving out, Paul. It's like flutter sometimes. Like feels like it's shutting down all the caffeine I intake. You can't handle it
You're like the
anymore.
kid that ate all the butter bars in the Whitest Kids You Know sketch. Oh, yeah.
Do you really want another butter bar, kid? He's like,
He's
these are
like
good for
shaking
you.
his fucking backpack to get all the coins
Yeah, to
out
get
of it. There's like
dude,
fucking
he just
buttons in a car. And
bites into that butter bar. You don't give a ugh. Ugh, that sounds like we should dude, I'd throw up. I think that'd be a good way to get off of butter. You wouldn't want to ever have butter again. You just start eating bars of it. I think like one bar and you'd be good. One bar and you would be done with butter.
hey, the Jack, let's go run a mile while eating a stick of butter on the
Butters.
treadmill.
Oh
You're
my god.
vomiting. You're vomiting.
I was thinking about doing that with grandma's marathon. I would love to run that, by the way. I was thinking next year maybe I will if I keep up on the running because it's not even that bad. I would do that, but I want to like chain smoke cigarettes like that one Chinese guy. Because here, think about it. Think about it. If you run a race while you chain smoke cigarettes, I might have like 3 or 4 lit at one time. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's gonna be, oh, that guy won. But look at the guy chain smoking cigarettes. Look at that
That
guy.
guy is
Always,
sick. Yeah.
yeah, that guy's awesome. They don't give a fuck about the winner. So you always give your center of attention. You're gonna be, dude, that race, you're gonna be on the front cover. guy who smoked cigarettes during Grandma's marathon, chain smoking them. You gotta smoke them. You throwing up, Paul? Because I'd throw up after like one cigarette, to be honest.
Oh
Ugh!
yeah, I'd be
All of the
vomiting.
race, man. You get kicked out. I could do this and just join the race and not tell anybody. You think that'd be difficult? You gotta get arrested for throwing up, smoking cigarettes.
No, I just don't think they'd let you smoke cigarettes.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, there's a
I know
rule
they would.
somewhere when you sign up
We'll
that's
keep
like you
running.
can't be doing
Well,
that.
you're running, so they couldn't catch up to you anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and stop me. You're
Go ahead,
disqualified.
stop.
I still go through the finish line. Yeah, it's like
You're ashing in Racer's face. Ah, the ash is flying
you're
back.
putting it out on opponents on their
Yes.
neck. You
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
running. Put it on their fucking leg. That wouldn't stop me. No, either way, that would be pretty fun. Yeah, let's
I
eat
always
butter.
thought about running a marathon, but I not really
Wanna
interested
do it
in it.
next? You'll be here. I might be here next year. Grandma's marathon. We'll run it. How about that in the
I'm
summer?
not. Isn't it like 5? Is it 3 miles?
It's
How
13 1-mile races.
hold on,
That's
say that
insane.
again?
It's 13 1-mile races with intermission, I think, between them, or maybe it's all straight. But that's what I read.
Dude, I
That was
thought it was like a straight, like, you go from fucking, like, 2 harbors all the way to Canal or some shit.
maybe it is. Maybe it's just 13 miles then, and then maybe it's
Fuck
checkpoints.
that!
It's not
I've
that far.
always considered doing a 5K, which was a 3-mile run, easy.
I could do 3 mile easy. Maybe it's less than that. I could
Maybe
do
we
five.
should start let's just find a 5K to
I could do a
start before we
5K
do
so
fucking
easily, bro.
grams.
It's like I would dust you again. You're gonna be all. I could probably
Oh,
do it.
I'll say this, you'll probably beat
35
me on
minutes.
stamina running at this point, but I don't think you'd beat me on speed.
Maybe
Like,
not with cigarettes. If I'm smoking, I
no
might get.
fucking cigarettes. We're not smoking cigarettes while we do
What do
this.
you? Yes, we are.
What do you
I thought we were
mean?
gonna all
No.
smoke. You can
I
have
will
pools. Have.
Hey, there's something though I want to mention is like I think I'm nicotine free after a few weeks now. I haven't had a Zen or anything. All right, well, I haven't actually had any smokable nicotine in a long time. I haven't had any Zens or anything. I have like one Zen left, and I haven't been using it because my throat's all fucked up and shit. But what?
No better way to get over smoking than getting sick. I don't believe you, by the way. You're full of shit. I'm just kidding. No, that's good for you. I'm glad. No, yeah. Get again. Another reason why you should get sick: sore throat. You ain't gonna want to smoke or suck dick. Good way to clear up being gay too. So that's
Jesus.
a little life hack for you. Get your kids
Yeah.
sick. Your kids act a little funky. Give them some
Get your
sore
kids.
throat
Make sure
medicine.
your kid's sick 24/7 to ensure he doesn't
You can't suck
become
dick.
gay or
But you
start
can suck
smoking
dick.
cigarettes.
Yeah, smoke. Yeah, smoke cigarettes, not dicks.
That's
Remember that.
terrible.
Remember that. No, that's true. But no, that's good, man. Nicotine's disgusting. I look. I have these sitting right next to me for like weeks. Haven't touched them, and I just
Just looking at those
he
literally gave
recoiled.
me
He
chills like
recoiled like a
goosebumps,
fucking
dude.
snake. He just shivered. He's like,
Oh,
yeah.
I've smoked too many of those. Ugh. Those
Dude,
are
they stink.
nasty. I fucking hate those. I, oh,
Holy fuck, those are nasty. I fucking hate them.
yeah, they're gross,
That's
dude.
funny as shit. That has me rolling. Just the way you said it was like you just couldn't even
I
stand it.
couldn't do it,
Oh,
dude. It's
that's great.
gross.
That's awesome. They are. They're for those that listening.
Marb
They're
Reds.
cowboy killers and Marb Reds. They're fucking awful. They're foul. You don't
They're
want to
not
eat.
even. They don't even taste good. There are other Marb choices that are far superior.
Every time someone hands it to you, they're like, "You sure you want these?" Like, switch. Like, I don't want
They're
it. Ah,
gross, dude.
you had to make me dead. That
Dude,
face you
you're
made
gonna
was
make me
so funny.
vomit. Like, I don't like that.
Here, smoke one. You say you don't want to. You sure you don't want to smoke? You don't want to smoke, kid? Paul, look how cool. Paul, look how cool I am. Paul, hold on. Look how cool I am. Look.
Okay, you're pretty cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Look how
Yeah,
cool.
wait, but
Oh,
light it.
Christ.
Light it and
No,
do a couple puffs.
it's your. Do it in your house. Like your walls are already nicotine stained. We wouldn't even notice.
Hey, it came
No
like
one,
that.
no one even noticed. We didn't even notice your shitty like game. Like,
I'm
that's worse.
I'm so
Ugh.
sick of the fucking fisheye lens angle. I'm gonna fucking tear this webcam off and just fucking smash it.
Why don't you have it on a rotation? Put it on this oscillating spin so it's all loud. Yeah, keep doing that. Do that. Put it on one of those birds that like dip in the water. Just have it go. Doot, doot, doot.
Oh,
That'd be,
that'd
that'd be
be
cool.
funny. What could you put it on that's motorized that'd be like
The
interesting?
oscillating fan. It's just you can't even hear anything.
What if I join the podcast, but the webcam's on a Roomba? So it's like I'm only sometimes in frame when it's cleaning the floor near me. Like you can see my legs, but you can still
Mhm.
hear me fine.
I wanted to do it from like like where you can only see my body, and the rest of it's like dark and it's all like a spooky, like I'm like shirtless and like sitting in like a sewer drain or something. I think that'd be fucking funny. I did the whole podcast in a sewer drain. I don't know. I feel like I always wanted to set the desk up in weird places and just do the podcast there and act like we're not in a weird
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
one of
funny.
these, maybe during winter I'll do it outside. It's snowing outside. Do it under a tent. Winter. It'd be funny as hell. But
Can
anyway,
we talk about movies and TV?
sure, Paul. We could talk about whatever you want. What do you got for us? What have you been watching?
So, I watched a movie last night. I believe it was on Prime or
Mhm.
Netflix, and it was called Just Before I Go. Have you heard of this movie before? It's from 2015. Sean William Scott,
Uh,
Rob Riggle.
um, no, I've not. I've not seen that.
Oh, okay. So Just Before I Go, dude, I went and looked it up after. It has like a 6 or 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like terribly reviewed. It got review bombed. I didn't the crowd score those like, I don't know, like a 7 out of 10. I didn't think it was terrible. I actually thought it was like a kind of a heartwarming movie in some scenes and stuff. But basically the premise, it's Sean William Scott, and he's this guy who was married or dating this beautiful girl for a long time, but he never really went anywhere in life, and she did. So he was just like like a pet store manager or something. But they were happy, at least he thought. And so she left him, cheated on him with her guitar fucking
As they do,
lesson
all women.
guy, and basically
Mhm.
said like the meanest things to him about how he's not going anywhere, and just like slammed the car door and left him. And so then he decided that he's gonna go tie some things back up at his hometown, which is like, a plane ride away, like it's across the states. I forget where it is, and then kill himself. Like he's planning to kill himself after he's done. Like, one of the things was like confronting his bully from high school. Another thing was like talking or going on a date with a girl he really liked in like fourth grade, and like all this other shit. And so he does all that, but throughout all this, he's staying with his brother who still lives in his hometown. His brother has like a family, like kids, wife, and he's like it's a comedy drama, but he kind of like he ends up not killing himself. He ends up like meeting somebody, but he like learns like a lot happens on that journey from meeting the bully. Oh, and also going to see the teacher that made his life horrible when he was younger, that one that like always picked on him. And it was like okay. I don't think it's 6 or 9% worthy. I think it's at least a 60% worthy rating. I think it's worth a watch at least once too. Not
Mhm.
bad.
I can just picture his fourth grade sweetheart. So he goes up to her. He's like, "Hey, so you still into Play-Doh at all?" Or he's just like
No,
has nothing
she's
to go
like
off.
she's like super overweight, has 5 kids and a husband, and
He
like
kills.
no,
Fuck.
like it's interesting. Next
Mhm.
thing, TV show, Sweet Tooth. I've talked about it on here before, I believe, a couple years ago. I watched the final season. That show's done. It was set for 3 seasons. Really good. They
The
actually
show,
had a what was that?
the candy eating show, the one where they eat candy. Sweet
No,
tooth.
it's about a kid that's a half deer, half boy, and there's a bunch of other hybrid kids that are being born, like a half elephant kid and like all this other stuff. Um, and the humans are going extinct. There's a virus that's killing them all. It's like post-apocalyptic, and the kid's trying to survive on his own with the guy he meets, that he
Like some
calls
kind of
Big
furry or
Man.
something?
Huh?
Some kind of furry or something?
Honestly, like the show is kind of like it's like almost like a furry fantasy, but not really. Like it's different. It doesn't even like get related to that at all. It basically the story is humans are going extinct due to a virus, and the day that virus started, every single human wasn't having normal human babies anymore. They were hybrids of some sort. So like they were having like it's basically just it was a human baby crossbred with any type of like animal. So it's like on that day, not only did the virus happen, every single baby that was born in every hospital in the entire world was now like a half animal of some sort. Like a bat kid, he had like wings, but he's human, and like reptile kid, he has like an alligator tail and like alligator teeth, and like um, it's actually really interesting. So the journey is about like how what of humanity is left that hasn't been wiped out from the virus that's actually trying to exterminate the hybrids because they blame that the virus starting on them, and it's really actually a cool premise and well written. I would say the all 3 seasons were really great. I think the ending of the show could have been just a smidge better. I think they went a little too fantasy for me on how the virus started and how the hybrids started and kind of like how they would stop the virus and stuff. Um, but nonetheless, very good show. I would give it a 9 out of 10. All 3 seasons are great, and it only has 3 seasons. They're hour-long episodes, there's, like, 8 to 10 episodes each. It's a good length, you know? It's not too
You're
long, it's not too short, yeah.
huh.
So I
Yeah,
really like Sweet Tooth. Do you have any questions about Sweet Tooth?
I do. I have a lot. Yeah, sorry for interrupting you. Yeah,
No, go ahead.
yeah, I do. I have a lot actually. Okay. So you're
Show's
gay, right?
fucking brutal. I'm not gay.
Just kidding. No, the show's brutal. Yeah, that's a trans. What you described was a trans allegory first of all. But you don't wear you right? It's not furry things. So you don't put on paws or anything or like antlers.
No, fuck off. I don't
That,
fucking
okay.
put on a
I
tail
just
or anything,
I was
no.
just I was just making sure because I mean like if you wanted one, I have a couple you want. But no, yeah, though that sounds like really Paul. That sounds oh
You should watch it.
oh.
You should watch it. You should watch it.
Yeah, it sounds gay. I'd probably have a heart on the whole time. I'd just be watching and
No, it's not. It's actually a really sweet story. It's
just
a
going.
it's a good show.
Mhm. It's really sweet. So it's about these like animals, and like these people don't understand them, and they try to kill them, and then they save them, but then like they dress up as animals, so like they have their inner spirit with like a wolf.
They don't dress
I'm
up as
personally a
animals, they're
dog.
born as fucking animals, and humans are trying to take them
So
out, and,
these
like, the
kids dress
world's
up as
ending.
animals, and these people are trying to oppress them, and like, yeah, you can go on to the next movie, but don't watch Paul's. Don't watch Paul's furry show. Honestly, it's like Yif. Paul's watching Yif.
Any men out there listening, do you have a girlfriend or a wife that's always like, "What should we watch?" Watch Sweet Tooth with them, because not only will you enjoy it, she will too, or he will.
Might end with her with the tail on, so might check
Fuck.
that out. Check out Sweet Tooth.
Might end up with her fucking within a bunny costume, dressed up as the Easter Bunny. It's terrible.
I should be getting paid for this shit. We're promoting it. Like you watch Sweet Tooth, your girl might be a cat girl. That's what you want. That's what you want, man. Scratch you up and shit. So I
Yeah.
have a good. I should. This should be
Anyways,
for it. Talk
anyways,
about Sweet Tooth. Yeah.
next TV show. I just started watching it last night. First episode seems pretty promising. I believe it was on Prime or Hulu. I always fucking get them mixed up. It's called I'm a Virgo, and it's about a boy that was born that is rapidly growing. He ends up being 13 feet tall. And it's, I guess, the description of the show when I click down, it's like 13-year-old boy, or not 13-year-old boy. Boy is born that grows to be 13 feet tall, but his parents hide him from the world, and he eventually escapes and goes on his own adventures and kind of
Mhm.
gets to see the world. And that's where we kind of gotten is at the end of the first episode, he gets out. But throughout the first episode, it's like laying the landscape of how, like, when he was born, he was like a huge baby, and they had to get him home and hide him. And then they had him in the house, but he got so big, he literally had to like break through the doorways. His shoulders wouldn't fit. So his dad and his mom built him like a house shed thing for him out back that was tall enough for him with like a tall enough counter and shit and like kitchen. And so far, it's pretty good. The coolest thing about the show is just the perspective they used. Because you could tell, obviously, this dude isn't 13 feet tall, but how they filmed, like perspective wise, how they made everything look, super cool so far.
Mhm.
Into it, can't really give you a rating on it. I watched the first episode of the Cuphead TV show, which is basically a kid's show. It's on Netflix, but it's got Cuphead humor. It's got that cool old cartoon style, I really like. First episode was pretty good. Like, it was actually kind of funny and like scary. The devil shows up. Cuphead TV show, not bad. Give it a look.
Like
And
the
The Boys. What was that?
I'd say I like the game a lot. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
See, I love the game. The problem is I have no one to play it with. So like Destiny,
Well, I'll play it with you. You want to
it's
play
like
Cuphead with me?
I'll play Cuphead. Destiny, we have it on Switch, but she can never she can't do the bosses and stuff. And like
You have to.
I have to
You
solo
can't
them
be a casual
basically.
gamer and play that. You have to have
No,
like
you have to
reflexes.
invest time. Yeah. And then The Boys season 3 or 4 just came out. I watched the first 3 episodes. Really good so far. Really good.
A lot of gay sex scenes. The deep A train.
With the octopus?
Did they fuck an octopus?
Dude, the deep's always fucking fish. He's fucking an
You're
octopus.
thinking a lot about
And,
animals and fucking today, Paul.
and
I don't
it just happens to be the show. In this season,
look how
bro.
sassy
In this
you can be
season,
with
bro.
your last
He
episode.
got caught fucking an octopus that was in his tank at the headquarters, so they all got pissed and they told him to get rid of the octopus. So he puts it in a tank and hides it behind his clothes in the fucking closet. And he's like talking to the octopus because he can talk to fish.
Adam,
And
stop talking
it's
about
gross.
this.
It's
Stop.
gross. It's gross.
Hold on. See, Paul, check out how dramatic I can be. Paul's talking about fucking the octopuses.
Yeah, they are.
Very smooth with it. Anyway, no, don't watch. Yeah, watch. I honestly have been seeing some clips. I've been getting recommended shorts of The Boys, and I do
Yeah.
want to watch it now because it seems pretty good.
Have you
I
not
just have
seen
to
any
see.
of it?
I watched the first season. I watched up
Damn,
until
dude.
the point.
Homelander's a psycho, man.
I know, like I think I watched the whole first season up until the point where he burned that lady and then butcher
Melted
kind
her
of
eyes out with his fucking blazer
yeah.
eyes.
And
So
then
there's a.
he
Go ahead.
then Billy went to his wife's house and he was dating Homelander, and then I'm like, this is fucking gay as shit. And then that's I never watched it. Plus, I hate Huey. He looks like a guy. You know why? Huey looks. The actor looks like a guy I dated, and I hate his guts. So I don't even want to
Jack
watch
Quaid. He's Dennis Quaid's son.
it. Ugh.
Um,
Ick.
he no, it's funny you say that. You should watch season 2 because the fact that you just explained the ending like that tells me you don't know what actually happened. But I'll tell you. Do
No,
you want
because
to
I
know what
didn't
happened?
finish it. Don't tell me. I
Oh,
guess
okay.
yeah. I might
Well,
watch it, but
it isn't as it seems. Homelander did some terrible things to that woman. So.
I know he raped her. He
Oh, okay.
manipulated her. Oh, but you gotta do worse than rape to scare me. I'm just kidding. No, that's fucked up. Rape is scary. Rape is bad. We shouldn't even be saying the R word on the cast ball, let alone that many
You
times
shouldn't
in a
be.
great succession. I shouldn't be. You can say it though, right? Is that okay?
I can't. No, no one can say it.
I look fucked up. That's fucked up though. We can't talk about that. Um, you know, well, I wanted to ask you this. I want to ask you this. You have much experience with this. And I kind of thought about this the other day. Making mixtapes for a girl. You know, remember when that was a big thing? I wanted to get a CD or a cassette tape back in the day. They'd pick out a couple
Like a
songs.
love mixtape or something, or
Yeah,
just like, hey,
give her a
here's the
love.
music I like. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I love. Well, it's always love mixtape. You give it to a girl, so yeah, mixtape. I wanted to ask. I just thought it was funny too. Wanted to ask what songs you'd put on yours if you have one at all. I'm just curious. I'm like, what songs do you like? Oh, this is for this girl.
I
Anything
really
like
don't,
that?
because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've never found music sexual. Like I get it that
Really?
there are songs that are
I
meant to
I
be sexual,
appreciate
but
it
I've
though.
never
Yes.
purposely looked for that genre or like listened to it. And like, what am I gonna say? There's a Suicide Boys song that like is good to fuck to or something. Like not,
Yeah, well, yeah,
you
you
know,
should.
I don't
I got a whole slam metal playlist
I
called Fuck.
I really don't have anything for you on that front, to be honest with you, dude. Like a good like, I don't know, what's it, Fly By
Doesn't have
Night
to
by the
be no,
Eagles, maybe?
these are well, that's just awful, Paul. You can't play that. What do you play? What are you gonna play Bad out of Hell too while you're there, you know?
No.
No, no, not ones you fuck to. Just songs like I don't know. Here's what my take is. And I just thought it was interesting that playlist sending playlists to a girl never changed because then you went from cassettes, CDs, to whatever else they used, and then you went to phone, and then people send Spotify playlists to each other. So
Yeah.
I had songs that just remind me of her, and made playlists for many people. So this isn't any one particular person, but this is some of the songs that I have in there. I got what Closed Cassock Requiem, which is about stalking and then killing a woman. Black Dahlia Murder, really good song, great song. Followed Home Then Killed by the Cannibal Corpse, I really like that song. Stripped, Raped, and Strangled by
Why
Cannibal
are these on
Corpse.
your fucking love
Just kidding,
playlist?
just
You aren't
kidding.
sending
None of
this
these are
shit.
on the list, but no, the bitches won't let you fuck during death metal. No, I have like some Day to Remember on there. You got Rush on there, Cold Fire. Everyone loves Geddy Lee when they come on. They're like, whoa. There's some pretty sexual Ghostman
I
songs
get you.
I
So
like.
just like soft songs. Like,
Yeah, soft songs, dude. Some Bruce
so yeah, there
Hornsby.
would definitely be some A Day to Remember on there, probably just because like
This
what I
must
can
be
think of.
place.
But what else would be on there?
Talking Heads. Might be there's Bones on there. Bones is some really soft songs. Surrender Dorothy,
Oh,
Soulful
I
to
have a
Soul.
lot of Joji on there.
Yeah, Joji, Stroke 9, Talking Heads. So I was just curious because I just thought that was kind of. I just when I
Some
thought of that, I'm like,
41,
I
Green
don't think
Day.
there's any. Here's the thing: you can't make to be respectful, your playlist shouldn't be over an hour and a half, or you shouldn't even be over an hour when you send us someone to play us. That's a big tip. That's a big tip for your players out there. For all your players, Paul doesn't know. You got to keep the mixtape to an hour, man. She don't want to listen to all those songs. 'Cause chances are she's only on like two, so you got to be really picky about what songs you put on there. You know, can't be showing her.
I'd
Can't be
make it
showing
like a mixtape, 4 or 5 songs. That's it. Like, you know,
an hour. Well, here's the thing: an hour of my songs ends up being 4 songs. So each song is 25 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus.
All of them are rushed. It's 2112. It's Cygnus X1. It's Cygnus X1 Book 2 Hemispheres. It's Necromancer and then it's Fountain of the Lameth. Those are like the longer for us songs. It's all those and it's like an hour. But and I was just curious. I thought you'd have a better answer, but I guess not.
No,
So
I'm a piece of
shitty
shit.
topic. My bad. I ruined
No,
your fucking bad.
I don't have, I can't think
Ruined
right
your
now
bad.
without looking at a playlist like what else would go on there. A lot of acoustic heavy shit, probably. Nothing with like ripping guitars. Um, yeah, that's all I got.
Yep. That's all I got. That's it. I'm done. Game over. No, I went into a Hot Topic in Spencer's the other day. I frequent Spencer's if I'm up by the mall. Hot Topic is embarrassment. But no, they had some really good death metal shirts there. I was really impressed with their selection. They didn't have like as much as they used to. They used to carry a lot more. But I found this shirt, Paul. Had to treat myself because it's like buy one get one 50% off. They had a
Oh yeah,
Cannibal Corpse Torture shirt, and
yeah,
this is like my favorite Cannibal Corpse album. Came out in like 2011. It's like the best riffs, but I was so happy. I was like geeking out. I was like, I gotta get this. This is fucking
yeah.
sick.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, that was pretty cool. I always like, I don't know, just don't like. Yeah, those stores are weird. Remember, like being as a kid, like they were hyped up so hard. Like you're like, oh my god, like just going into Spencer's
Yeah,
a big deal, you know.
yeah.
But now you're just when you go in there, it's so underwhelming. It's like, oh wow, it's a wall of sex toys, huh? Okay, and you just kind of like we're like whatever. But as a kid, like it
You
was
should go in
creepier in there.
there and start trying the sex toys in public. What do you mean? I can't try it out before I buy it?
Well, you want me to
Horrible.
be a sexual offender. You want me to literally get
No.
registered as a sexual offender. No, I won't do that, Paul. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna go to jail. That's the shit you go to jail for. What is wrong with you? What is the hell is the matter with you? Yeah, go fuck yourself with a dildo and the Spencers. You should really go do that. You should bring out this flesh toy that looks like a dragon and fuck it. That would be hilarious. You're gonna go to jail. What is
I don't know. I just
just
thought
kidding.
it'd
No,
be I just thought it'd be a good sketch idea.
you had to get arrested?
No, just as like an actual sketch, not like doing it in an actual store, but just
Uh,
like the guy's back there, and like the worker's like ringing somebody up, and he hears like scuffling in the back, and then he hears like, "Make sure you're pushing out until you get it all the way in," and then it's just like, "What the fuck?" And then you go back.
well, cast over. It's over. That's the last thing the cat on the said. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Put that on. Clip that. Everyone post that. That's gonna be a short right there. Oh my god. All right. Cast is over. Cast is over today. I'm sorry. Edit that one out. Get that out.
Hey, it's
Edit
just a
out.
sketch
Before. Make
idea,
sure I
bro.
edit out
Bro,
all
it's just a
that.
sketch idea,
That
bro.
is a good sketch idea. I do like that. That's a pretty spicy sketch. Speaking of sketches, anything else sketch ideas you've been coming up with lately? I've been always thinking about it's always like ends up with the person being an asshole
I
or something.
know. That's how it
That's like the
always is.
funniest thing though in like real life. I don't know. I
No, I
had a
haven't
couple.
thought of any good ones lately.
Yeah,
I have been
I always
starting thinking about streaming again, like games.
that'd be fun. What are you gonna stream?
Probably Tarkov PvE, and then also there's this game called Chained Together on Steam that's $5, and you have to like run through obstacles, but you and your friends are chained together. It
Hmm.
looks pretty fun. Tyler
You
wanted to
do
play
like
it.
oh
Huh?
I thought I
Well,
was a
you're
friend.
welcome. You can do it up to 4 players.
No, I have to play with friends, so I couldn't
Oh, okay. Yeah,
possibly.
I guess I'm just a piece of shit then.
I
Yeah.
couldn't possibly. Yeah, no, kind of a little bit. Yeah, no, just kidding. No, yeah, I had a couple good sketch ideas, but they slipped my mind. I haven't written down, but I can't remember. But yeah, I've been thinking that that'd be a fun thing to do is just do a couple sketches. Most of them are like IRL, like pranking people though. I do like doing that type of shit. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Um, I mean, I'm good to call it a show unless you want to cover anything else. I
No,
mean,
if we're on an hour, it's good. My eye really fucking hurts. To be real,
yeah,
is it worth?
let me just cover one thing. Hotels, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hotels. I had to sleep in a hotel about a month ago for work, and it was a very nice hotel. They put me in a very nice room. It was nice. Everything was good. The climate control was good. But how come, even with like what I have to say is this, I've been in some very nice hotels. How come I just sleep like shit in all of them, dude? It doesn't matter how nice it is, if it's got climate control, if it's quiet, it's got blackout curtains and stuff, so like literally no light can get in the room. It's like no matter what, how nice it is, the amenities, whatever. It just sucks so much. I just can't. I don't even sleep well in my own bed sometimes. It's just, do you ever get that? Like, you ever sleep? Like when I was a kid, I had no problem sleeping in hotels. It's like I looked forward to it, but like because it
Here's
was like a sleepover. But then it's like now it's like fuck, this sucks. I think it's because as an
I
adult you get so accustomed to certain things and you're too old
well
to
yeah.
deal with weird, shit like that.
First of all, if you give me my white noise and headphones, I can fall asleep anywhere. That's like honest. But I haven't slept at hotels for a professional reason and or enough as an adult to know because if I go to a hotel, it's because I'm down there to to party and we're gonna be drinking, so I'm probably like not gonna pass out, but I'm gonna fall asleep and because I'm so high and drunk, you know, because that's what I'm at a hotel for. And actually, I have to get a hotel in a couple weeks. I'm going down to Minneapolis Pride. I think we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna get one for the night. We're gonna split or whatever, but see, I sleep there, you know. But yeah, I don't like dealing with hotels. I'm bringing my own sheets and all that. I don't trust them sheets and blanket. I'm doing that now. I never did that before, but now I'm like bringing my own blankets and sheet because I don't trust it. It's gross. But
It
yeah,
makes yeah, I get it. I don't trust it either. Um, yeah, I get it. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up and see where you were at. I guess like when you get older, maybe you'll kind of realize, hey, another topic I
I,
just thought of. Did you watch the latest Joe Rogan with Nolan Arba?
no, I saw clips of it. Was it the guy who's talking about like infrastructure or some shit, like U.S.
No,
economy?
he was the first guy to receive the Neuralink because he's a quadriplegic.
Oh,
He had a
that guy.
diving accident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how's that? Is it
So it
good?
was actually a really good show, dude. Even though it's a shorter one, really good. I
Is
thought
it
Nolan did a great job. It's very unfortunate what happened to him, but it's cool to see how positive somebody can be on the other side of something like that happening to them, and
Mhm.
how okay, Neuralink for like a normal person, I'm not so on board with, but Neuralink for somebody that literally can't move their arms and legs, but it allows them to do more things because of it, I'm so for it. He talks about his
Disabled
first
bias.
trials. What was that?
You're disabled bias. I get that.
Well, dude, it's like I want them to live a normal life because something horrible happened and their spinal cord got fucked up, and now it's like they literally have to have everybody do everything for them. It's like I know, like I don't know how that feels, but it's like I know they know that like oh, I'm dependent on everybody, like I'm a burden, and it's like
They should just kill themselves, right?
that's
I'm just
terrible.
kidding.
No,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
like
No,
this guy has a really good perspective on it, and I think you
mhm.
should watch it. Neuralink aside, whatever.
Yeah.
He has really high hopes for it though. The things he was able to do with it, and the fact that he was the first person to do version 1 of it, and it actually worked successfully. Like he was playing games with it. It started to detach because they didn't account for every time your heart beats, your brain pulses. Your brain actually moves, and so they had some issues with it detaching. Regardless, he talked about how eventually what's going to happen is they might be able to take something similar to a Neuralink and also not only have the one on your head that talks to your brain. Because essentially, what happens, Jack, right? When you become paralyzed,
Right.
all your limbs, your stuff is there. It's just your brain can't talk to the spinal cord to move it. Like the spinal cord talking nerves is severed. He's talked about how soon, and they've already started testing it on animals and shit. Not only will you have one in the back of your head, but they'll be able to put one at your spine. So you'll actually hopefully be able to tell the brain to the one that's connected to the spine, move my leg. So it's like you're literally cutting out the spinal cord to determine those movements for you. I think that's so cool. And I think from an aspect for like improving people that are disabled life, it's awesome. Like I can't wait to see what they do with it, or Neuralink or whatever other companies, because I know there are other companies working on something similar. Kind of cool. I don't like the aspect of it's technology. Everything can be hacked. Everything can be manipulated. It's scary. You're putting it inside your body. You're literally combining it as one. I get all that, but I'll add aside the benefits of it and how it could improve somebody's life that he once did have a full life. It's super cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely worth a watch. I kind of want to hear your opinion on it at some point.
It's good to help people. Yeah, I ain't arguing that, but like how long until, you know, the line between human and the augmentate like the different augmentations you can do, you know? Cuz it's
That's what
like
we're evolving to, though.
yeah, soon it'll
Yeah,
be part machine and it's
yeah,
like do I want to? Not
yeah, dude.
really. It
Deus
just
Ex.
sucks.
Yeah, come on, man. I want fucking
No,
augments.
I'm racist against robots, and I will never not be against no, like I'm serious. I don't want no cyborg walking down the street. You soulless fuck, get away from me. You stink.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. We only fuck with humans. If you're getting like, yeah, the implant, I don't like that. Like how easy it is for Elon Musk to add a kill switch. All right, press this button, everyone dead. It shocks you. Goodbye now. Fucking shocks half the fucking world. But don't be getting that shit put in you.
The
It just
most
rip off.
interesting thing I thought about that interview was that he was playing games online, and basically he was saying that if it becomes commonplace Neuralinks, he would have to play in a different league because it's literally like he has aimbot because he's quicker than people moving their hands. It's crazy.
Exactly. That
It's
doesn't sound like a
crazy.
problem. That doesn't
That
sound like a
sounds
problem at
sick,
all
dude. That's
for sports,
gnarly.
for supervillain. That's literally created a supervillain. He has to play in a different league because he's smarter, faster, stronger,
Nolan
better.
Darboz, the world's first fucking comic book supervillain in a wheelchair, dude. That'd be terrible.
Full adamantium skeleton. He's running around ripping
Yeah, he
people's
needs
heart
an
out. You
exosuit.
couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop. Yeah, you couldn't stop the guy in an exosuit. You'd be fucked. I don't want to see that. I like to see Judgment Day, the opening, stepping on that skull. Did you
Judgment
not?
Day.
Did you learn something from that console right behind you? Rip that game behind you there, Paul. You learned something from that game. You learn a lot from that game. How long until that game comes alive and shoots at you? What do you think about that?
They'll
It's a
pull the
problem,
gun
man.
off of it and blast the Terminator. It actually works.
Well, yeah,
It's
yeah.
smoking. It just
I
fired
mean,
a laser beam.
anyway, yeah. No, I'm anti Neuralink, so yeah, there you go. Final answer. Final answer.
You should watch it
Yeah,
though. Watch that cast. It's really
I
good.
will. I'll
They're
watch
back
the
on
clip.
YouTube now too.
I'll watch. Yeah, I know. He's been on there for a while. I'll watch the cliff notes. Cliff notes.
All right, dude. Well, should we call it a show?
Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I think we're gonna be going on a C podcast really here. I've been talking to them.
Oh,
And
okay.
then we got another person coming on soon, new, and I know we may have a returning guest soon too. So we have like 3 guests lined. So don't worry about it, all right? They're getting on, you're gonna love it, all right? And yeah, all that. I'm gonna let Paul take it over from here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, say goodbye to Jack, say hello to Ruby, and from here on out I have
Welcome to the
AIDS.
show, Ruby. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you have any topic ideas or anything, throw them in the comment section below. Hit us up at gutterballbusiness@gmail.com if you want to be on the show, or just DM us on Instagram, probably easiest. I hope everybody has a great week. And the note I want to leave on, I guess, is cook food for somebody you love. Make them a meal.
Oh,
I think everybody
good
deserves a
joke.
home cooked meal, and I think if you haven't cooked in a while, whoever's in your life deserves a home cooked meal. What were you gonna say, Jack
That's
or
too wholesome.
Ruby?
That's too wholesome. Uh Joke. We gotta do joke. We gotta do joke. You got a joke? You
I
got a
don't have
joke?
a joke of the week. I literally says at the bottom, none this week.
Oh, well, fuck, I thought that was your joke. I don't have a joke of the week. Ha ha! Is it ha
No,
ha?
I
Ha
seriously don't have
ha!
a joke this week, and the reason
I have
why
a
is
good
because I
joke.
was having a hard time finding one that was on the line of like not dumb, but also not too offensive, because I don't want to
Mhm.
like offend a ton of people. So
You've heard Frog walks into a bank, right? You've heard that one, right?
no, go ahead.
Okay,
Don't
you
feel
haven't heard
bad.
Frog walks into a bank? Well,
No.
okay, it's a great one. You're gonna like this. It's a little long. It's not that long. If you know it, just tell me to stop it. I won't say it. So Frog walks into a bank, and he goes in. He's going to get a loan, and he walks up to the teller, and he
Oh,
reads her
I fucking
name tag.
heard that. This is a go
And
ahead.
and her name. This has a lot of moving pieces. He walks up to the
I
teller
know.
and reads her name tag, and it says Mrs. Whack. And he goes, Mrs. Whack, I'm here to apply for a loan. And she goes, a frog applying for a loan. Well, what's her name? He goes, Kermit. And she goes, I know Kermit. You're not Kermit. He says, no, no, no. I'm named after Kermit. My name is Kermit Jagger. I'm one of Mick Jagger's sons. Mick Jagger had a frog offspring? Yep. Mick Jagger fucked the frog and I'm his son. She's like, oh, well, do you have any collateral to put down for this loan? And the frog thinks for a second. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a tiny little pink porcelain elephant. And he hands it to her. Her name's Patty. She looks at it. Patty's looking at it. She goes, well, I don't know. Let me go bring this to the bank manager and see what he says. So Patty goes back to the bank manager. She hands it to the bank manager. She goes, there's a Kermit Jagger out here. He's hoping to apply for a loan. And he put up this tiny little pink porcelain elephant as collateral. Do you have any idea what this means? And he goes, that's a knickknack, Paddywhack. Give that frog a loan. His old man was a rolling stone. And that's
Fuck
our
that.
joke.
That's a classic Norm Macdonald. I actually saw that for the first time like a week ago when Nick was over. I brought it up on YouTube. It was recommended, and I thought it was actually pretty funny. It's a good joke.
There's a lot of moving parts in there because you have to make sure you tell you have to tell her that both, you have to establish her names, Mrs. Whack and Patty, but you have to do it very subtly. You have to swap names. So you can do
Yeah.
Patty Whack, Knick Knack. There's a lot
Give
of
the
moving parts. I
frog a
got really good at
loan.
that joke though. I
His
told all of
father
it
was a
too.
rolling stone.
His old man was a rolling stone.
All right. Everybody, that was Gutterball 105. Have a great weekend. Whoa-ho-ho! Whoa-ho-ho!